up, everybody? Mr.Nightspyder here, and this is the first ever like a reaction video thing. I'm not one to follow trends, but this one was too juicy to pass up on.
I have never seen this.
So like right now in the state of our country, there's a lot of like racial tension between African Americans and Caucasians. I'm trying to be politically correct here, but whatever.
African Americans? Just that?
No, there's more. And there's a lot of people in the middle, right? So, like, I'm Hispanic, she's Afghan, we're both Muslim. So there's a lot of different perspectives out there that aren't getting accounted for, in my opinion. Which would you think? What do you think?
I think, like, African Americans are the ones that are in the middle right now, the tensions between anyone Middle Eastern and Americans.
That's fair. See? That's why we're doing this.
That's my opinion.
This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god!
So,
why did I agree to this?
So this song is it like came up like out of nowhere, and it just I'm like, what the hell is this? Because you have this angry looking white guy, and yeah. So we're gonna jump into the song, and I want your opinion.
Okay.
And talk about.
It looks offensive, by the way. I've never heard it or seen it before.
It's just a white dude. It'd be offensive.
It says "Make America Great Again." It seems like a Trump guy.
It could be. It could be.
You haven't seen it?
Oh, I have, but
okay.
But I,
You're not trying to kill it. Okay.
I'm not trying to kill the vibe. So, yeah. Without further ado, we are going to get this party started, and then we'll pause it and like between things and see what you have to say about it. See if you feel like it's true or not.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black. Pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright.
Oh my god, I wanna kill him. I can't stand him.
Black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. And I work my ass off.
So they're having a battle?
For what?
I guess they're having
so
a conversation.
Keep living on free government assistance, food stamps for
I
your
guess it's like
children.
symbolic.
Wait. Selling for some weed and some liquor, or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals. You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight. And then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face.
Okay, well, what do you think so far?
Oh my god. What the hell is this? How is this allowed to be like a song? Oh my god. Okay, this is so stereotypical.
So you don't...
His appearance of a white man is like dead on how the world sees like an American man.
That's very
and
fair.
Like the appearance of that guy is exactly like how Americans view African American people and anyone that's not white. Like you're living off of food stamps, taking money from taxpayers without realizing like other people work too. You're not the only one paying taxes.
Yeah,
like chill the F out.
Like yeah, we work, right? And I think the one thing I could say with that is what he's describing, like
he's talking about stereotypes.
Yeah, but I've known plenty of people that aren't black that have done that. So,
yeah.
You know,
I know white people that do that. Like I volunteered today and I saw like a whole bunch of every type of people taking advantage of the system. Like they would come in with their like LV bags, their like Cadillac, their Mercedes, and then they're getting like free groceries because they can't afford it. Like, okay, no.
It sounds like they're playing the system. Okay, cool. This is great.
Okay.
Can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist.
I know, like what?
Boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist.
I'm offended.
But I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my god. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music rot in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continue. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Bunch of class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field. That's
So what do you think?
I want to watch the rest of the video.
Okay.
I want to hear what he has to say.
flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gonna show us some respect. You gonna stand for this country, nigga.
Ooh, racist. That's a hard art.
I'm just prepared for this type
How's
of
this
war.
guy, like,
I heard
being
Eminem's
comforted?
rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more.
Talking about Eminem.
It's like you want to be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass. You ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga.
For the
Put that
record,
suit back on.
for the record, your pants are like.
Quit the bit of
Good, yo.
I'm not racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I
Oh
knew
my
yours.
gosh. Hold on. Okay. You can't say everything racist and then say I'm not racist. Like that doesn't take away from racism. I'm sorry, it's stupid.
Yeah. But that's it?
No, like there's more, but like I just want to say that
Like some of the stuff he said is pretty...
It's really I don't know, like a lot of the things he said, some of them are like culturally true, you know? Like I feel like not just African Americans, even a lot of Afghans, they're really chasing music more than education. I see that problem, but not the way he's describing it.
Well, he was talking about the N-word earlier, and I was thinking, like, there's hell of people that try to say that. Like, I was shopping at GameStop, there's a bunch of Filipino kids trying to call each other that. Like, it's cool.
Because they're following the music industry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they follow. Like, this guy is talking about it, that it's becoming, like, well, this guy's an idiot because he's saying he follows Einstein and blah, blah, blah. Like, please tell me how you made a difference to the universe. Forget about them. They're people of the past.
It's like you drive a truck.
Exactly. Seems like a truck driver. So tell me what you do, not what people before you did that were white.
The one thing he said, though, that I did agree with, right? Because they were talking earlier about, like, getting a job, right? Mm-hmm. If you're not presentable when you go to, like, a job interview, if you have your pants hanging down and you have, like, a grill or anything like that, they're not going to take you seriously.
Okay. I've seen plenty of, like, white people come to an interview pretty ratchet.
Yeah, and they probably didn't get the job either.
I don't know. They do have the white, what is it called?
Privilege?
White privilege, yeah. Like, the moment you see a white name on an application, I don't know, subconsciously you take it more seriously.
You're like, ooh.
You're like, this must be a nerd. Like, you imagine glasses, a button-down shirt. I'm sorry, that's what I do. Like, that's what my managers did, too. So, like, you imagine a more presentable person versus, like, when you see a different type of name, you're like, oh, they must not speak English well. They must have this issue. They must not be well-dressed, so on and so forth, right? Like, you have that stigma that pops up in your mind.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, you want to see the other part now?
Mm-hmm. For the record, he could have gotten his message across without using, like, all these ridiculous words. He really could have. Like, this would have been just as powerful if he didn't go and, like, cross so many lines.
You called him Ratchet.
Yeah. Well, Ratchet's okay. The N-word is not.
I've seen a bunch of opinion pieces with either black people or white people talking about it. I think some more minorities talking about this.
Yeah.
Ready?
And it doesn't just refer to, like, dark skin and light skin. There are many other, like, shades.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, that have opinions that are being impacted by the same issues, same concerns.
That's true. This is very, like, two extremes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, we haven't got to the other part yet, so let's see what you think about that. Dramatic.
He's gonna start? I want to hear his part.
I wish that I knew yours.
He's saying, like, I want to look at dramatic video shot.
I'm not racist.
He has tattoos, see?
I want to hear his part.
With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at.
Ooh.
Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just because you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave. That shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
And he calls him the N-word. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry, you can never fill my life. Trying to have faith, but I never feel alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job, and ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You want to copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own.
That's true.
Yeah. What do you think so far? What he has to say?
I think he's talking about very like surface level things right now. I expected more from him.
Yeah.
Like this other guy was like tackling real issues, and this guy's just talking about. Obviously, it's still important because he's talking about like his history, his grandmother, whatever. But I thought he would talk about more things. He's just spending more time using the N-word and like antagonizing the other guy.
Well, did you notice that? Like one thing he said is like, "You judge me by my skin color," right? Like I feel like just being a minority of any type, like every time you deal with people that are white, you're constantly being judged for not being white in some way, shape, or form.
It's not really skin color, because I see a lot of light-skinned people and they're still being judged. Like, let me give you an example. Sorry, I'm like this video, like all these words, like F words, are like messing me up a little. I'm not used to it. Like you could be light, you could look like you're white, you could have blue eyes, you could have blonde hair, and like the moment you have any difference compared to a Christian white or a Catholic white person, like you're automatically inferior.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're not that.
Yeah. It could be economic too, like where you stand.
Yeah, classism too. Yeah, there are many issues. Exactly. I thought he would discuss more problems. He's talking about how he couldn't get a call back, so now he's forced to sell drugs. I'm sorry, you could get some jobs. You could get a job, any job. You don't need to sell drugs. I'm sorry. Like, you could work at McDonald's. I know it'll pay you less. I know, like, if you're white, you'll get promoted faster. You'll get better jobs. But you don't need to sell drugs to make an income. Sorry.
That's fair. Let's continue this journey.
Whoa, fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no two chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know.
I guess I don't know too.
Okay, this guy could have done
President Obama. I know that's a fact. You can't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and I was paid back for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I noticed the disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died, nigga. Die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracking within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes so we could change lives so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story, and now you know mine.
And I think that's more or less the end.
Can't erase the scars with a bandage.
Bugging it.
I'm hoping maybe we can come to an understanding. Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding.
We call
I'm not racist.
I wish the world was that simple.
Yeah, me too. And he's like, "You're cool." Like he's like, "I'm down."
He's like, "I got you, boo boo."
So for the record, when I was younger and I first got my license, I got pulled over just
I was
for
going to
being
talk about that.
I got pulled over.
When we got married, he used to tell me, like, I'm going to get pulled over. I'm going to get pulled over. Like, so often I'd be like, why the hell would you get pulled over? Your car's paid. Your tags are paid. Like, you don't owe any money. You're not, like, on some record. Everything is, like, regular. Like me. Like, I'm driving. Why would I get pulled over unless I do something stupid? Sometimes you do, but, like, not as often as he would mention. But he thought it was because of his skin color. I don't know.
Yeah, I did get pulled over a lot. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm driving." "Why?" I'm like, "Because I'm going home."
he was saying something about like, he said, I wish we could trade shoes so you could see how it is from my point of view. That's so true, because no matter like how much you tell someone like, I understand, I feel your pain, you don't until you're them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. It's very difficult to I mean, people can empathize, but it's not, unless you've gone through it, you don't understand what it's like, you know.
But I have a lot to say, but it's way too much to say, and it's like I don't know where to begin.
You want to watch it again?
No. But damn, I didn't even know. Okay, anyway, at least at the end they hugged and stuff.
Yeah, it was peaceful. You got like real sad.
I did. That was so sad. He's right. Like it's so depressing. So I don't know. I have like bigger issues on my mind than just the song, but
it felt like he was touched down on like the whole police thing at least 3 times.
He's discussing the things that are in social media.
Yeah.
Nothing underneath that.
But the thing that catches me every time I've heard this, right, is when he says, all you care about is money, power, and being ugly.
I don't get that part. I'm sorry.
It's like he's like trying to say that all you care about is superficial things.
What does the ugly refer to?
Oh, come on, all the surgeries.
Oh, like plastic surgery?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he was saying all you care about is money, power, and being ugly.
Not just them, everybody now.
Yeah, it is. It's spilling over.
Like everywhere you look, people have plastic surgeries, and the moment you like try to bring up the issue, they're like body positivity. You know, like don't single me out. If this makes me happy, let me do this. Like they won't even let you like begin talking. You're like, I don't even want to deal with that.
Yeah. So he thought that out. That was interesting, because I think there's a lot of different cultures out there that they have more substance than just surface level things like that. Like family might be more important than other priorities.
I think we were like heading the right direction when Obama became president, kind of, because it showed like tolerance and acceptance of color, of obviously different type of people. But the second like Trump won, I feel like we went back like 10 steps.
Oh yeah.
Because now we have the younger generation and the older generation, the millennials, thinking like white is superior because of Trump, because of the way he like just presents himself and white people, and like what's the word I'm looking for? He belittles every other race, every other color, like with his stupid tweets in some way or another.
Yeah.
It could be implied or it could be like clearly stated, but like I'm not just gonna bandwagon off of like people and say, oh, he's the worst person ever just because he's a rich white guy. But I just feel like he's an idiot. So when we selected him, like I feel like everybody went back so many steps, and now on a daily basis you see people acting like idiots, just like Trump. Because if our president can do it, why can't I?
Absolutely.
And it's affecting people, everybody around you.
Yeah.
I understand there are people that take advantage of the system. I understand, but those people could be white, they could be African American, they could be Afghan,
Chinese.
They could be Chinese, like they could be any race. That's just human beings in general.
Yeah.
You cannot just find like one ethnic group and make them like the poster child of abusing the system.
Absolutely.
Because it's everyone.
Yeah, it could be. It's like I said, I think it's more economic now with how people are segregated, and that, I mean, in a perfect world, it shouldn't matter how much money you make or what you believe. You should treat people how you want to be treated. You know, you should never treat people downward. And that was something that I don't know who that black dude was, but he kind of mentioned that in there. And then, you know, and that's just how it is. You treat people how you want to be treated.
I don't want to hear these super sad videos. Oh my god! But they need to have like some more color in this video. It was too like North Pole, South Pole.
I think there's a lot more.
They need to have people in the middle.
It was almost like they had two extremes, and then they don't think about like all the Muslims that are prosecuted.
Yeah, I want a Muslim guy there.
Like, and they totally like they just rolled over the Mexicans. Like, oh, we should just like build
a wall.
Like all of a sudden, that Hispanics were beneath them. That like I'm like, what the hell is that? You know?
Yeah.
What the hell? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been a fun little
experiment.
Detour. Yeah, experiment. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And have a good one. Peace.